Hey everybody, it's me, Stu Helm, the Food Fan, here at Food Fan headquarters again in beautiful Asheville, North Carolina, located in western North Carolina in the Appalachian Mountains. It's beautiful up here. Come pay us a visit. We'd love to see you. Speaking for myself, there are people in this town who are so anti-tourist. I can't tell you. That bothers me a little bit because we're all tourists everywhere we go. We are tourists, right? Anyhow, I love Asheville and I want to share it with y'all. So I love to talk about the food scene in Asheville, but today I'm doing more of a travel blogger thing in my little continuing series of videos, podcasts, radio segments about our trip to Detroit. And by our, I mean mine. I took a trip there by myself. My girlfriend Dawn was already up there. My life partner Dawn was already up there doing an artist residency in Novi, Michigan. The last segment, I couldn't remember the name of the city of Novi. It's a very cute little city. There's a lot of construction going on, so Novi might be changing rapidly. But anyhow, we ate at some really nice places. I did a segment already about Wright and Company. Check that out if you haven't already. And now I want to talk about this little place we went to with some friends. Our friends Ryan and Millie took us to a place called the Metropolitan Bar and Kitchen. And it was really, really good. Now, it is really cute inside this little place. It's located, by the way, I'm going to give you the actual address, so get a pencil. It's located at 8047 Agnes Street in West Village, and I'll try to put that in the comments of the video as well. But it's a really cute little space, been renovated. It's in an older building in one of those older neighborhoods that has a lot of empty spaces in it. And this space has been renovated. It looks like it's an up and coming neighborhood. And the interior is just very cute. It's just old looking, made out of wood, kind of small, a little bit cramped perhaps, but not in a negative way. Let's say cozy instead of cramped. And there's like a bookcase that the whole wall is this old bookcase that's full of curios and stuff like that. They could up their curio game a little bit. I'll just give them a little critique right there that they could be a little bit more interesting curios would be nice. But anyhow, the atmosphere, the service, and the food were all excellent. I recommend this place very highly, the Metropolitan Bar and Kitchen. And I'll just quickly go over what we ate. And since I only ate some of the food, I won't review it all, but I will mention it all. First, we shared an appetizer of olives that were marinated in chili and lime, and that made them nice and soft, and it mellowed them out a little bit. It did add a little bit of spice, although I don't recall them being too spicy, and they were delicious. And not everybody likes olives. I have always liked olives, and so I enjoyed these very much. Dawn ordered them. She often orders olives, and she used to hate olives, so she got used to it. So if you're a person who thinks you don't like them, give them a try every once in a while. Maybe you'll find some that you do like. And so those were great, recommend. And we also shared some dip, and the dip was very good. It came with some nice crackers. There were not enough crackers to accommodate the dip. And before we could even order more, the server offered more. And so that is good service right there. And the dip was very good. I forget what it was. It was like lentils and mushrooms, maybe. I don't know. It was really good. It was vegetarian. And then I ordered the burger, and it was called the Detroit Double Burger, and it was a double patty. The patties were very small, and they weren't flat necessarily, so it was kind of a tall little burger. Um, and it was char. It had a nice char on it, and the char gave it kind of a backyard burger flavor to it, like Dad might have made back in the day, and in a good way. And I want to emphasize that if I call something a backyard burger, I don't mean that it's bad. I mean it just has a certain flavor to it that is going to give you memories of summertime for sure. And this one did for me, and I enjoyed it very, very much. It came with iceberg lettuce. I admit I am a fan of iceberg lettuce. I am shameless about that. I am unashamed to admit that I love iceberg lettuce, even though everybody will tell you that it's nutritionally void. Like there ain't no nutrition, I guess, in iceberg lettuce. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm just an idiot who likes iceberg lettuce. And if you like it too, then more power to us. And there was also some pickles and what was called zip aioli. And I couldn't find a definition of zip aioli online. The closest I came was zip sauce. And I would describe to you what zip sauce is, but it had like 20 ingredients. And I got tired of writing them down after like the second one. So just look it up yourselves. I'm going to guess that zip aioli is just aioli with some of this zip sauce ingredient in it. And then there was brick cheese. And this is kind of funny because in the last video I made, I talked about a potato pav, and I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. And I didn't know what the word meant, and I still don't. I still haven't looked it up. I probably should have. Gosh, that is the theme of these videos. But I speculated that maybe pav meant paving stone because the description is anything cooked in a rectangular shape could be called pav, and so the potato pav was cooked in a rectangular shape. I thought pav maybe means paving stone. I don't know, but now I do know that brick cheese is in the shape of a brick. That much I do know. It said that online. I was like, I'm gonna look up brick cheese. I think I know what it is, like cheese in the shape of a brick. But I looked it up, and sure enough, it is what it sounds like. It's cheese in the shape of a brick. It's specific from Wisconsin, and it's a mild cheese that does get a little more sharp over time. And so, not atypical for a place up in Michigan to have some nice Wisconsin brick cheese on the burger. And it was awesome. That was all just a really long description of a great burger. So if you're in Detroit and you're in the West Village neighborhood, go to Agnes Street and check out the Metropolitan Bar and Kitchen. My friends and my life partner got other things. Dawn got the ceviche, and it was tuna, and she loved it. And like she literally was like, that was really, really good. I'm so glad I ordered that. Our friend Ryan got the tamale, and it was a big tamale, sizes of a brick maybe, or a paving stone. And it was a mushroom tamale with mole sauce, and he really enjoyed that too. He gobbled that up. And then our friend Millie got what looked like tortellini to me, and she said that that was also very good. Oh, and I want to say I ordered some taters to go with my burger. It was like the special, and they were like twice cooked and smashed and all of that stuff, and they were really good. And you can check out pictures of all this food on Facebook. That's where I post the majority of pictures of food that I've eaten, and you can search anybody's Facebook page and find, like, you could search for the restaurant name and find these pictures on my Facebook page. And my Facebook ID is Stu Helm Food Fan, so look that up. And that is also my ID for Instagram, Stu Helm Food Fan, as well as Twitter. I don't do as much food as I do politics on Twitter. And this week, here in Western North Carolina, where I live in District 11, and our representative is one Mr. Madison Cawthorn, things got real weird, like super duper weird. And Twitter is the place to read about that. Okay, that's it. I just wanted to talk about that part of our trip, my trip up to see Dawn and other friends, Dawn, my life partner, and other friends in Michigan. We were in Novi, we were in Detroit, and specifically we were in the West Village neighborhood of Detroit at this restaurant. All right, everybody, thank you very much. I'll talk to you in a little bit.